ready to go. It's straight up noon. So once again, I'm going to share out of Sarah Harnish's Game Plan Mini, and we're going to talk about enzymes. So here is a not so fun fact that 80% of all corn grown in the United States, and that also means every corn containing product, is grown with genetically modified seeds. 80%. That's a really high percentage of genetically modified seeds. So what will you feel when you're not getting enough nutrients in your body from the fact that today's food is not the same as our grandma's food or our great-grandma's food? The soil's not the same. The seeds are not the same. The chemical load is not the same. Well, what will you feel when you're not getting enough nutrients in your body? Mental fatigue, digestive discomfort, the need to avoid certain foods because of how you react to them, food sensitivities and allergies, irregular bowel movements, diarrhea, irritable bowel, a feeling of fullness or bloating, sluggishness after meals, gassiness, acid reflux, GERD, heartburn, poor tissue repair, weight gain, the fact that you can't lose weight, constipation, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, lactose intolerance, diverticulitis, gastritis, skin issues, acne, eczema, psoriasis, headaches, hormone struggles, and many other neurological, digestive, and skin issues. Do you realize how much our gut is in charge of? I really hadn't realized that until I started studying for Young Living classes. So what are enzymes? Well, they pull the nutrients out of what you're eating and naturally digest the food in your gut. It helps you just with your digestion. They're also responsible for chemical reactions in the body that allow the body to function correctly. So what are two reasons why it's important to use these supplements? Well, the first reason is enzyme depletion. You have enzymes in your gut, but as you age, they get depleted and they are damaged. Secondly, researchers have discovered that cooking or processing food over 118 degrees Fahrenheit kills virtually all digestive enzymes that occur naturally in the food. So if you don't have a mix of fresh and cooked food in your diet, you're likely losing most of the enzymes that you need. Chemical exposure, poor diet, and lifestyle can change and deplete those enzymes. So all Young Living enzymes are FDA inspected and contain no fillers or yeast, dairy, wheat, corn, or soy. They are free of artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, and they adhere to our strict seed to seal promise. Young Living has created 4 different types of enzymes, and I'm going to show those to you one at a time. So they are Essential Zyme, Essential Zymes 4, Allerzyme, and Detoxzyme. And each one does something a little bit different, and you can pick one or you can try all 4 and just kind of rotate through them as you need them, which is actually what I do. And determining what is the best type of enzyme for you is what we're going to discuss next. So first up is Essential Zyme. This is the largest of the capsules. It is a hard tablet instead of a capsule. It's the biggest one as well. You can see the size there. And let me read you a little bit about Essential Zyme. So Essential Zyme breaks down fats, proteins, carbs, and fiber. It's the best enzyme for the pancreas and the liver. And I'm a type 2 diabetic, so this is the main one that I use because I want that pancreas support. This is the only enzyme designed to be chewed. Now, that being said, I've tasted it. I wouldn't recommend chewing it unless you really cannot swallow tablets. It's not the best tasting thing to do. And if you have a child that you think needs this enzyme, I would recommend really hiding it in something that tastes good to them because it's not very tasty on its own, but it can be chewed. So if you do have a hard time swallowing pills, this is a good option. It's the only enzyme that helps supplement low hydrochloric acid in the stomach, which is a major cause of many digestive issues. And I will also tell you, now realize I am not a doctor and I'm not diagnosing anything. I'm just telling you that I no longer have to personally take my prescription heartburn medication after I've started on these enzymes. So that has been a really big plus for me. So the next one we're going to talk about is Essential Enzymes 4. Now this one comes packaged a little bit differently. It actually comes in a box and a blister pack, and you actually take 2 capsules for 1 dose. So there's kind of a a gray colored one and then a yellowy tan one. And like I said, it is a blister pack. So you take 1 set of these as 1 dose. And let me read a little bit about this one. So Essential Enzymes 4 is ideal for those who have had their gallbladder removed. It aids in the digestion of fats, proteins, fibers, and carbs. It's the best enzyme if you are nutrient deficient. This is a combination of the other 3 enzymes. So if you take all of the other 3, the essential enzyme, detoxzyme, and allerzyme, and you add them all together, this is the combination one. So if you just want one to start with, this would be the one I would recommend. This is the best choice to take if your food intake is deficient. If you're sick, traveling, under stress, eating for holidays or birthdays, or just not eating correctly in general, this enzyme helps balance all the other enzymes in the gut. So it's kind of the main one, go-to if you just want one. That's the one I would recommend. So next up, we're going to talk about allerzyme. This is the smallest pill. So once again, if you have trouble swallowing pills, this one might be, oops, turn this around the right way. This one might be the best one to try because it's little teeny tiny. See how little that is? Little tiny thing. There's my thumb. So you can see the size of it, little teeny tiny thing. And it, to me, it is the most soothing if I have an upset tummy because I smell the peppermint and I taste the peppermint in the allerzyme when I take it. So allerzyme relieves occasional fullness, pressure, bloating, gas, or minor cramping after eating. This is a good one to take after large meals while you're traveling and eating unusual food, or after you've eaten a food that does not agree with you, or if you've eaten something that you know you're kind of sensitive to. Like I have developed a sensitivity to dairy in my old age, and so I like to take allerzyme after I've had something with dairy in it. It aids in the digestion of sugars and starches as well. It provides relief from allergies and stuffy nose. It's a valuable aid to the normal function of the respiratory system. If you're sensitive to gluten, this is the best enzyme to help you break down gluten and lactose, so bread and dairy, which are common allergens. This is a vegetarian enzyme complex, which uses no animal products. So it is nice for vegetarian diets as well. So next up is detoxzyme, which is this one. It's kind of the medium-sized capsule. See if I can balance this on my thumb so you can, I can't balance it. I'm not coordinated enough to balance it. I'm just going to hold it like this so you can see the size. If I can get my fingers out of the way. There's the detoxzyme. And it's not very big either. It's a little larger than the allerzyme, but not much. Here's a comparison. Oops, I just dropped my allerzyme. Here's a comparison. There's, well, if I could hold on to the silly thing. Here's allerzyme and here's detoxzyme. So you can tell it's just a little bit bigger, but not much. There you go. Hi, Jane. Thanks for joining me. I'm having a hard time holding on to these capsules I'm trying to show here. So let's read a little bit about detoxzyme. So detoxzyme relieves occasional fullness, pressure, bloating, gas, pain, or minor cramping after eating. So this is great for breaking down sugars, starches, proteins, and fat. It's the best enzyme to use during a cleanse if you're doing a colon cleanse. You can take this supplement when you have things in your body that you need to purge. If you kind of read between the lines there. It's great for cleaning yourself out. This is also the best enzyme for breaking down beans, soy, seeds, barley, cashews, walnuts, rice, and legumes. Many vegans choose this option because those are staples of their diet. And this enzyme contains no animal products either. So this is the fastest acting of all 4 of the enzymes. And detoxzyme has the fewest essential oils, meaning this would be the enzyme of choice for those who have sensitivities to taking oils internally. So if you're having health issues, this is a really good and simple thing to cross the list off, to cross off your list, excuse me, and fix your gut fast, is just trying one of these digestive enzymes. So just pick one and give it a thought, and don't do more than one to start, just so you know how each one reacts to your own body. And you can stay on it at least 30 days if you're able to figure out for sure how it's going to make you feel. Enzymes are one of my best supplement choices. I'm so glad that I chose to try these. And I saw a difference in the flatness of my tummy. And like I said before, earlier in this video, I no longer have to take my prescription heartburn medication. So it's really made a big difference for me. It's also helped me rest, I think, at night better, because you digest mostly at night. So I think I'm getting better sleep. I think it's helped my skin. I don't have the rosacea anymore that I used to have. And a lot of your skin issues come from gut. So I do think that the digestive enzymes have helped with my skin issues as well. So I just recommend that you give them a shot and see how you feel. And if you don't see any huge changes with one, then you've got 3 others to try and see which one is the best fit. So that's the neat thing about plants, is that God made a lot of them for us to use, and usually one will fit your body better than another one, and you just need to figure out which plant speaks to your body the best. But enzymes are a really, really good choice of a supplement to just try and see how it makes you feel. So I have an easy button attached to this video in the link above the video, and it's got all of the enzymes that I've discussed on this video, and it also has the 3-part cleanse, which is currently out of stock, but it should be coming back here soon. So sometimes when you start on a new supplement, you might want to start with a cleanse first, just so you can feel the difference. Personally, I did not do that, and I felt a big difference just by using the enzymes. So that's just about all of my time. So thank you so much for joining me for this little quick pop-in video. Thanks for joining me, Jane, and congratulations on your wedding, by the way. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.